Oh, wow. Where were guys like you when I was Celia's age?
Think you could pull it off?
The romantic in me says I have no choice. It's gonna be such a lovely evening.
That's the idea.
I didn't picture you as such a romantic yourself.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
I'm glad I was wrong.
To be honest with you, I wasn't always like this. But Celia just brings it out of me.
She's a very special girl.
She is. Okay, now that's taken care of. You all right, Mom?
Oh, yeah. Just a little hot in here.
Well, it's not. What's wrong?
I guess I'm just wondering if it's smart of you to be investing everything in a girl who basically has made it clear she's not interested.
I don't think she's completely uninterested. I mean, the girl won a $10,000 date with me. I intend to show her a good time.
Kate, be careful.
Careful of what?
Getting your heart broken.
It's better to have loved than lost.
Than to regret it for the rest of your life.
Mom.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope it all turns out just the way you want it to.
Hey. Oliver, what's wrong?
Just had a bad dream, I think.
Oh, bad dream. Okay, well, no more bad dreams. You know why? Because I brought you a little friend. Look at him. Do you want to name him? What is it, pal?
I want my mommy.
Don't.
Daddy didn't even say hello to me. Are you listening to me? Dad didn't even look at me. God, I'd be happy if he rimmed me one like you, but no. Colby doesn't even exist to him anymore. You know what? That bitch did this to him. And you know that. She turned him against us, his own family. You know, the next thing she's gonna do is have him leave everything in the will to her. Are you listening to me, JR? Scary face. What's going on in that head of yours?
I've been through hell and back. I've lost 5 years of my life, and I'm not about to lose any more of it. Especially to a woman named Brooke English.
I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
Do we?
You said some pretty ugly things last night.
Oh, and wasn't the timing uncanny that my father just happened to come right in there?
I didn't even know that Adam was in town.
Of course you didn't.
JR, I know how hard you worked on that presentation, and I'm very sorry that things went wrong, but I don't get exactly why you're angry with me.
It was awfully convenient of you to have your own presentation ready to go.
If you're implying that there was something underhanded about my having a backup reel, you are absolutely wrong. It was good business. It's called redundancy.
And what happened to my presentation is called sabotage. You know, I actually checked with the tech a half an hour before that file was supposed to go up, and it was perfectly fine. You had no intention, did you, Brooke, of letting me shine last night?
Where is this paranoia coming from? If you think that I am that foolish that I would risk losing our investors that we invited there last night in order to what? Humiliate you for some reason?
Yes, absolutely I do. If it meant that you can get rid of me once and for all, sure.
Well, then you need serious psychological help.
And what I need is for you to get your claws out of my family's business.
Maybe you should cool down before you say something really stupid.
Oh, there he is. I was wondering where your big watchdog was. You know what? Does my father have any idea how much time you guys have been spending together, in and out of the office?
You can self-destruct all you want, but don't you dare try to pull Brooke down into the mud with you.
I don't have to. The two of you are doing a fine job of that all by yourselves.
I'm struggling here. You know, I'm starting to wonder if I did the right thing. There's a part of me that just wants to go in there and just stop the secrets, you know, just take my son in my arms and just tell David the truth.
Well, that's understandable. But don't forget what you told me at the beginning, that you went down this path for all of us' sake, to protect Oliver. Has that changed?
No. I don't know. I mean, I see David in there. I see him with his son. I see how loving he is. What a good father he could be.
Well, David is a man of extremes. He's capable of kindness, empathy, even love. I mean, that's one side of him, one extreme.
And what if that's who he is? You know, what if all these things that have happened to him, they're just his reactions to horrible situations, like self-preservation?
Well, maybe, but remember, you took the step of keeping Oliver secret, and I don't think you did that lightly.
No. No, it was the hardest decision I ever had to make. I mean, there was a time I really believed David and I and the baby could be a family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Oliver was born and I held him in my arms, I wanted to call David. I wanted to tell him about our baby.
Yeah. But you didn't.
No, because that night at the Chandlers, I mean, he took a gun. He pointed it to someone's head and he shot him. Do you understand? I was scared. I mean, I didn't know what else this guy was capable of. I did not want to expose my child to someone so volatile. I didn't want my son to be hurt the way David has hurt so many other people that he's claimed to care about.
Yeah. You had genuine concerns. You went back and forth, but those concerns were not unfounded. So, remind yourself of this before you take a step that you cannot pull back from.
Tell me more about these visions and dreams.
Oh, well, the visions started a couple months ago.
And what about this man that you see? Do you recognize him from some time in your life?
I've seen him when I'm dreaming. I've seen him when I'm wide awake. I've seen him in my room. I've even seen him when I was in New York with Pete. And I just look up and he's there, and then he's gone. It's the most scared I've ever felt in my entire life. I think I might be going crazy.
Well, stop thinking that, okay? Because you're not. There is just something that your subconscious mind is trying to work out, and your conscious mind is just becoming aware of it. What it is, what brought it on, how to make it stop. That's where I think I can help you. And I will. I promise.
And he's never had a seizure like this before?
No, never.
Hmm.
What is it?
Well, of course, allergies can develop, but the fact that Oliver has never shown any sign before.
Which is why more extensive tests have been ordered. It's okay, Joe. Andrews is the one who ordered them. I'm a little surprised to see you here. Isn't Mackenzie on a different floor?
Yeah. Yeah, she is. It's just, I saw Carmen, and I was just kind of wondering what was going on.
Oh, so you two know each other?
Yeah, she's the cook at the Chandlers, and we've been discussing JR's nutritional plan to get him back in working action.
Well, I don't think JR's gonna be working much these days. I mean, at least not at Chandler's. After his blow-up at the gala.
I would like to discuss Mackenzie with you. I'll be back later on to check on Oliver. Okay?
Thank you, Dr. Mullen.
So, have you seen him perking up lately? Good.
Yeah. You have to be careful, Karen, and not just about the situation.
What do you mean?
I was contacted by the pharmacy yesterday about one of your prescriptions. They found it a little suspect.
Well, yeah, that's not my writing. I don't even have that patient.
Mm-hmm.
Steroids.
So someone must have gotten hold of one of your pads.
Well, I am very careful. You know that.
I will be in touch with the pharmacy, and I'll have them flag this prescription, just in case whoever did this comes back for a refill.
Thank you. I mean, I can't get in trouble for this.
I'll do everything I can.
Pete's such a sharp young boy.
Well, he's sharper than a pocket full of toothpicks, that one. Yeah.
Aw. Of course, he's a little distracted right now. Some date he's got planned with Celia. Oh, I'm sure it's no secret that your boy's falling hard.
Oh, it's just infatuation. That's all it is. Trust me. I mean, he is way too busy with his career to be falling for anybody.
Whatever you say. What can I get for you?
A mocha latte. And I'll be over here.
There are a lot of open tables around here, you know.
Now, Opal, what kind of welcome is that?
Welcome? You are about as welcome as a screwworm. What do you want?
Well, I'm here to talk about how we're gonna make Pete's magical evening with Celia fall flat on its face.
Celia, if it's agreeable with you, I'd really like to start seeing you on a more regular basis. See if we can't get to the bottom of this.
I have to be careful. I don't want Evelyn or my guardian to find out. And honestly, I don't think I can afford it.
Well, don't worry about the money. The Miranda Center received a very large donation lately, and it covers women just like you who can't afford treatment. And as for the privacy, I can guarantee you that all of our conversations are 100% confidential.
All right. Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Together.
Hey, I just heard about Oliver. Is everything okay?
Yep. They think he's got a peanut allergies, so he's gonna be just fine. Excuse me.
Hey, what's wrong? Look, you're not upset about the kiss, are you?
Nope. Not that.
Look, Kara, if I overstepped my boundary in any way, I apologize. I thought you felt the same way.
I did.
You know? So what is it? What's wrong?
The way that you went off on Brooke earlier and then me.
Look, I thought we already talked about this. You know, you accepted my apology.
I did. And then I started thinking, you know? How everything's been setting you off lately, how angry you've been when the situations really don't warrant just how angry.
So what, you're gonna say that I overreacted again? Huh?
I want to know where the anger is coming from.
where it's coming from? I mean, how about my day-to-day existence? Huh? I mean, from the real, me trying to get back in shape, feeling like a normal human being again. I mean, I'm practically going out of my mind here. I mean, you know how much pressure that I've been under, right? How much pressure that I put on myself.
Mm-hmm. Is that all it is?
What else would it be?
I don't know. I guess it's just me, JR, Just been a little on edge lately, worried all night about my son. And then Joe comes to me this morning and he says that someone stole my prescription pad. That puts my medical career at risk.
That's terrible.
Is it? It's worse. They forged my name for steroids. And then I started putting everything together. You talking to me about the risks of steroids, your miraculous recovery and improvement, your mood swings, your sudden flares of temper, all those times that I left my bag out when we were having lunch or dinner or PT, when anyone could have reached in there and grabbed my prescription pad. I thought we were friends. I actually thought we could be more than friends. I thought we trusted each other. And then Joe comes to me and says someone stole my scripts for steroids. Not only did you disappoint me, you broke our trust.
What's your problem?
Would you stop following me around?
We have something in common.
Bite your tongue.
I know you don't want to see Pete with Celia any more than I do.
You don't know anything of the kind.
I see how you look at her. Your lips pucker up and your eyes get all beady.
They do not. Now just leave me alone, would you please? Get.
And haven't you noticed there's just something quite not right with that girl?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just that something's a little off. Like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
I have been getting kind of a bad feeling.
Ah, see? I knew it. And I have too. And I don't even have whatever it is you...
The sixth sense. Yeah, the sight, I like to call it.
Exactly. The sight. So, are we on? Are you up to something a little sneaky for a good cause?
If you're doing this because you think Petey is going to suddenly jump into your arms once Celia's out of the picture, you are barking up the wrong tree, Missy.
I don't bark Opal. Well, unless it's...
Oh, please.
Anyway, Pete and I have been friends since we were kids. And I'm just concerned he's going to be taken for a ride by a girl who's going to go all Thelma and Louise on him.
Well, I've been kind of concerned about that myself. What have you got in mind?
You were gone a long time.
Yeah. Time at the station flies by.
So you were at the station?
Yeah. Things are getting crazy with Brooke's next interview.
Well, that's interesting.
What do you mean?
Well, I called the station. They told me that you weren't there.
Yeah, well, technically I wasn't there the whole time. Mr. Merrick had me run some errands.
Mr. Merrick?
Yeah, Dimitri Merrick. He's the executive producer on the show. And he was also a count at one point. I'm his assistant. I told you about this.
Yes, you did.
Well, please don't make me quit. Mr. Merrick has been so nice to me.
Honey, I'm not going to make you quit. I just was very concerned. You were gone a long time.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm fine. And I have to actually get to the library because Brittany and Danielle are going to think I forgot about their tutoring session. So next time I will call. Don't worry.
Yes. She just got back. No, she says she was at the station, but you and I know that's not the truth.
Good news, partner.
Talk to me.
Did you see J.R. Chandler's meltdown last night at the party?
Who didn't? I mean, it was pretty, like, uncomfortable, right? His old man showed up just to pull him out of there.
Yeah, well, here's the next best part of the story. 2 of the area's biggest venture capitalists are second-guessing where to invest their money. Apparently, they're about to push the button on investing with Chandler. Now they're open to hearing our pitch about Cortec to invest with us.
Hot damn.
JR's hopes to step into Daddy's shoes just went up in smoke.
That breaks your heart.
Yeah.
Almost like you planned it that way.
Not sure you're gonna like this one, but
Well, you're not gonna like this either. But I have to give this back.
it was a gift.
Yes, and it was a very kind and thoughtful gift.
You like that necklace.
I did. I do. I just can't accept it.
Because of Adam.
Well, actually, yes. I'm committed to him, and if I accept this from you, that really goes against what he and I have together.
That was never my intention.
I know that. I know that. And I take partial responsibility. After all, when people work together, I think sometimes it's very easy for the lines to become blurred. And, if I were unattached.
But you're not. And I was wrong to cross that line.
Thank you for understanding.
Well, I wish I could change the subject with something more upbeat.
Oh, so what?
I got a call just before you came in. It's not good news. Both Calloway and Larson weren't swayed by Mitch Morrison. They didn't come out and say it, but I believe that JR's meltdown has them reconsidering their investments.
Oh, damn.
What do you want to do?
Well, I want to give up. I think we should start working on them individually, and if we can, bring one back, maybe the other one will reconsider. Full court press.
All right, I'll start working on it, but I want you to know they're both being wooed by Cortec.
Why would they be going from online media into medtech?
They gotta put their money someplace. Pete Cortland's a smart kid, and Hayward, he's slicker than an oil spill.
They also don't have someone like JR sabotaging their company.
Kara, please, we need to talk about this.
No, we don't.
Hey, come on. Look, I messed up. Okay, I felt like I just needed to be a new person again.
You were doing just fine, JR. You didn't have to lie, you didn't have to cheat, you didn't have to steal, and you certainly didn't have to put my medical career in jeopardy.
Okay, I know. And I'm sorry. It's never gonna happen again. Okay, I promise you. You're right. I gotta stop. I'm playing Russian roulette.
You're an addict, okay? You need to get help.
Okay. I will. Look, I will. I swear.
Do you know what kind of position you put me in? I should be turning you in. I should be going to Joe and telling him that I know exactly who stole my prescription pad. Because if I don't, I'm culpable. This could destroy my entire medical career. Do you get that?
But you won't do that. You won't turn me in. I know you won't.
And how do you know that?
Because I know that we still trust each other.
How can I trust you after what you've done?
Because I'm still keeping your secret. Look, Kara, you can trust me, okay? I swear that I'm never gonna say a thing. And neither will you.
Next on All My Children.
The eagle has landed.
When we're finished, their perfect little date's gonna totally stink.
I need to track Yuri Kozlov down. I'm gonna make that abomination pay.
Sorry.
Oh,